Hey friends, join me as I cook by memory at Miss Penny's Favorite Foods. Hi everybody, this is Miss Penny with another one of Miss Penny's Favorite Foods. This is my grandmother's butter pound cake. And we're going to make this. This was one that she would go to and make all the time. And it's really easy. It's a very easy, quick pound cake. It's 7 ingredients. In this bowl, we have 1 cup or 2 sticks of soft butter. To that, we're going to cream that with 1.5 cups of sugar. So we're going to cream these two together, and then we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. So let's get this starting to cream first. So I'm going to put that in, and we're going to let it cream. So like I said, it's a really easy pound cake, and it would be extremely hard to mess it up. So I think this will be a real easy summer pound cake for you. And all right, so that's creaming. While it's creaming, we're going to add, once it's creamed, we're going to add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. That's already in the flour. We're going to also alternate because it's a sour cream pound cake. It's my grandma's sour cream pound cake. All butter sour cream pound cake. So we're going to put the 1.5 cups of flour. We have 3 eggs. Now this is not a huge pound cake. This you would put in your loaf pan. So this is for the loaf pan. If you want a big full pound cake, of course, this would be doubled and you would put it in a bundt pan or a pound cake pan. But this is a loaf pan pound cake. 3 eggs, 3 whole eggs, some McCormick vanilla. You know, I only use McCormick vanilla. And 1/2 cup of full cream, sour cream. You can use the one that's not full. However, it won't give you the same rich pound cake. You might as well use the full so you can get the whole thing. It's not going to make that much difference in the end, but it will in baking and in taste. All right, so that's creaming. Let's check on that. When that comes out, I'm going to put the eggs and the flour and then the cream cheese half, and then when I'm almost done blending, I'll put the other half. So we're going to go like that. All right. Flour, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda. Okay. Let that go for a minute. Alright, we're going to mix the flour. Turn it down a notch. Okay, I have gotten all the ingredients mixed up together. And here it is. You take this beater out. We don't need that anymore. So this is the pound cake mix. That is the pound cake mix. It's creamy, it's thick, which a pound cake mix should be thick. It should be like this. So it's all mixed up. We've got a cup and a half of flour, a cup and a half of sugar, 1/4 of a teaspoon of soda. We've got a tablespoon of vanilla. We've got a cup of butter, or 2 sticks of softened butter. And 3 eggs, 3 whole eggs. That's it. You mix it all up together, and it'll come out a pale yellow. That's what you want. I've greased a loaf pan, so we're going to put it in here. One of the tricks my grandma did, and I'm going to show you so that it doesn't stick, and this is good for a glass or a metal pan. When you butter it, and I always butter my pans, I usually butter my pans, especially with a butter pound cake. You take a little bit of sugar, and you sprinkle it all over as if you were going to flour it, only you're flouring it with sugar. This will stop it from sticking. It'll give you a really nice sweetness on your crust. And also, there's no whiteness. There's no flour residue. So you don't have to worry about that. Sprinkle it in. Just take the excess out. There you go. All right. Another little cooking tip from my grandma. Okay. So now we are going to fill our pan. And your batter should be about 2 inches from the top. It should be about 2 inches from the top of your pan, so that you get a good rise and no spillage. All right. So we are going to put this in a 350 oven. It's going to go in there for approximately 40 minutes. It may be 45. I'll let you know when it comes out. But oh yeah, you got to do that. Grandma's sour cream, all butter pound cake. I'll see you when it comes out. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, the pound cake is out of the oven. It has cooled. It is cooled. So now we're going to just put a little glaze on it. And we're going to cut it and take a taste. All right, here we go. First, we're going to make our glaze. Really quick, easy, simple milk glaze. Vanilla. Okay, so here we go. Set this aside. Okay, we have got 2 cups of powdered sugar. That's all this here, powdered sugar. To that, we're going to add 2 things. We're going to add milk until we get it the consistency that we want it. And the reason I'm adding milk will give it a creamy glaze. If I want a clear glaze, I would add water or a clear juice like lemon. But I want a milky white glaze. So we're adding milk, and that'll give us our white glaze. All right, so we're going to put milk in it, and you just keep adding it until you get it to the consistency you want. And what you want is a pouring consistency. and it's still a little thick. Add a dab more vanilla. Milk, and then we're going to add a full teaspoon of vanilla. A full teaspoon. And we're going to mix that until it is mixed. And it's going to pour like a thin pancake. Like a thin pancake batter. That's how it's going to be as a consistency. You don't want it too thin, but you do want it thin enough for you to drizzle. All right, so here is our sour cream, all butter pound cake. So we're going to just hold this high so you can control your drizzle. And then you just drizzle it. Now you can just pour it and just cover the whole thing with a sheet of white glaze. You can do that. You can add a flavor if you want other than vanilla. You can add a food coloring if you want to make it pretty. I think that's about enough. The good thing about glaze is it hardens. It hardens. That's the great thing about glaze. After it sets, it hardens. And you don't have to worry about it sticking to things because it becomes a solid glaze and not a liquid glaze. So this is my grandma's sour cream, all butter pound cake. Quick, easy pound cake. Everyone will love it. It's been in the family forever. And you can make it too. 7 ingredients. 1.5 cups of flour, 1.5 cups of sugar, 3 eggs, 2 sticks of butter, 1/4 teaspoon of soda, and that's it. Whip it all up. That's what you come up with. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you all for just staying with me. And I just want to thank you all. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you make it and tell me how you like it. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. You got to make it. Here is the pound cake, the sour cream, all butter pound cake that my grandma's recipe. And this is it cut. As you can see, and it is wonderful. It is moist and it is still a little bit warm in the middle, and it's wonderful. So good. So good. So good. All right, you guys. I'll see you next time. Make it. Let me know how you like it. All right. Bye-bye.